let's all come together as we continue with today's service.
Hey everybody, Pastor Aram here. Thanks for joining us today. Now let's take a look at what's happening at Crossroads. Last week was our Connect and Serve, and so many of you signed up, so thank you. Be sure to check your email for next steps. And you know, we're always adding new volunteers, so to find your place here at Crossroads, go to crossroadschurch.net/volunteer. 2 weeks from today, on Sunday, February 16th, we're going to be having baptisms. Be sure to join us after each service in the family room. And if you'd like to be baptized, go to crossroadschurch.net/baptism. So many of you have connected with our LoveNow ministry, and next Sunday is the LoveNow launch. You'll have a chance to hear all about the incredible things that LoveNow has planned for 2025, including Second Saturday events and upcoming global trips. Plus, LoveNow is hosting the first collection drive of 2025. We'll be collecting socks, sweatshirts, sweatpants, and blankets to bless those in need in our community this winter season. So bring your donations Sunday, February 9th through Sunday, February 23rd, and you can get all the details at crossroadschurch.net/events. Last year, one of our volunteers, Joe Palmer, went on a LoveNow trip to Mexico, and he had an amazing and powerful experience on that trip. He took time to share that story with us, so let's check it out now.
What prompted me to sign up for the Mexico trip is I've always been selfish in my life. Everything was always about me. When I heard that Crossroads was doing mission trips, I thought, what an incredible way to give back. I'm a part of a ministry here called Celebrate Recovery. I have learned that we have to give back. We have to serve. I asked somebody, can anybody go on a mission trip? She said one of the most incredible things to me ever. She said, God doesn't send the equipped, He equips those who are sent. And from that day forward, my decision was made that I wanted to go on a mission trip. I chose the Mexico mission trip because there was things there that I could relate to. I can relate to treatment centers. I can relate to prisons and jails. I had a feeling that I would share my testimony there. I was an alcoholic for 30 years. It nearly took my life. The first 10 years of my sobriety, there was no God or Jesus in my recovery. It was just me trying to white knuckle it. But 3 years ago, I was introduced to God, and that brought me to Crossroads Church. From then on, my life has been completely different. In Mexico we were able to go to a rehab center. They just kept bussing people in, I think from other rehab centers, and this audience kept getting bigger. I was asked to share my testimony there, and I did. One gentleman, I could see he was crying, and he was standing up. I went over there and I prayed with him, and I put my arms around him, and I prayed as hard as I've ever prayed for anybody in my whole life. We were both in a moment of, this is God. And when I was done, he hugged me harder than anybody's hugged me before in my whole life. And I will never forget that. I could see it, that there was recovery that day for him. There was recovery for his addiction, whatever it was. And that was him getting closer to God. If you're thinking about being on a mission trip, but don't think that you're the right person for it, I can relate to that, because I thought the same thing. I couldn't have been more wrong. Everybody in that group had something to offer for this mission trip. My suggestion would be to not let fear and doubt determine whether or not you go on this mission trip, because it was there for me. And I will never forget that.
Wasn't that incredible? I love how Joe was willing to be vulnerable, and God used that to help so many others. And even though he didn't speak their language, the Lord did something amazing. If you're interested in more information about global mission trips here at Crossroads, go to crossroadschurch.net/LoveNow. That's what's happening here at Crossroads. Now let's get ready for today's message.
So deep down in each one of our hearts, in the depths of our souls, all of us are longing to change.